What's up, YouTube? Yeah, this is part 2 of what I was just, my little rant, my little conversation, with you guys. But I left off with, the whole lying thing. I don't understand why people lie. Little lies like, where are you? Oh, I'm 5 minutes away, but you really not to say you didn't even leave the house yet. I'm about to go to sleep, but you don't go to sleep. Maybe you still keep looking at your phone or you watching TV or something. Like little stuff like that, it happens. But when you just lie, just to lie about stuff, and you lie about where you at, you lie about what you're doing, you lie about who you around. Like I can't trust you. Trust is the next thing next to communication. Like me, I need communication. I need it. I don't want to be just confused and don't know what's going on. If I don't, how can we get anything done if we're both like on two different pages? You're doing this and I'm thinking something else, but it's not. Like, just communicate. It's not hard. If you can get on Instagram, you can get on Snapchat, you can get on Facebook, you can do all this stuff. You can pick up your phone, and let somebody know what's going on. It's not that hard to keep communication, the lines of communication open. Like me, if I have an issue with you, we're in a relationship, I'ma always tell you when I don't like something, how I don't like something, and what's going on. I'ma always voice that, and I'ma voice it as I should. As an adult, I'ma come to you like da 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 da. Then if you start disregarding my feelings and not caring about what I'm saying, then that's when I'm gonna get disrespectful. That's when I'm gonna start getting disrespectful. That's when I'm gonna start feeling a certain type of way, and then that's when things gonna go left. If you keep the communication, if you keep lines of communication open, then it won't be no problem. But if you can't communicate and you lie, then that's you just all the way fucked up. Like, you just fucked up person. If you can't communicate and you're a liar, who wants to be? You can't be trusted. You really can't. You can't be trusted at all. So, yeah, that's another thing that I'm not willing to deal with in a relationship. I'm not willing to deal with, like I said, if you ain't, or being consistent. Like, if you do the same thing over and over, well, if you're consistent with the wrong thing, then that's a major no-no too. If I tell you something and you just still keep doing it, like not once, not twice, I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of times of the same thing, like, what are we doing? That means you don't care about what I'm saying. You don't care. You don't care at all. Like in my last relationship, it was crazy. Like, this person had no communication skills, and and that's one of my no-nos, and that's my fault. That's why relationships don't work too, because when you compromise what you believe in and what you feel, then it's not going to work. My last relationship, if we had a disagreement, this is what I would get. All the time. Like, you can't talk. Like, I always just say, like, nobody ever talked to you as a kid. My mother and my father and my grandmother and everybody always told me, you got something to say it. Long as you're not being disrespectful, long as you're not being rude, long as you're not being considerate, you can say whatever you want to say to me or anybody else. Say what's wrong. What's wrong? Somebody say what's wrong, what's the problem? You should be able to voice that. You should be able to put a sentence together. If you can't even put a sentence together, then I can't. It's nothing that I can do with you at all. Like I don't know. The last person I was with, just like everything that I don't like in a relationship when it was bad was they did it. Lying, inconsistent, no communication skills. I can't stand a kiss ass. A person that's a kiss ass. Like, whatever somebody asks you, it's nowhere in the world that I never seen you say no to nobody about something. I'm telling you, whenever this person got asked something, it was yes. But let me ask something. Oh, when I'm done with this. Oh, when I'm done with that. Oh, I'll get to it. It's whenever. It was never really no. It was no sometimes, but it was never really no. It was just when I'm going to do it, when I want to do it. But when somebody else asks, it's right then and there. Like, come on now, who's gonna deal with that? Who's gonna deal? I'm not wrong for feeling that the way that I felt. I know I'm not. And that's why I feel like it's so hard for me to jump into something new, because I'm so used to being let down that I don't want to go through that again. I've been let down a lot of times by people that I really cared about, and it's sad. It really is. You put your all into somebody, you do whatever you can. Like, I think in a relationship you have to compromise. If we can come together to an agreement, if I don't like something and you don't like something, that's fine. We're different people, but let's come together and try to agree to disagree and come to the middle. Let's try to do it your way with a little bit of my way, or let's do it my way with a little bit of your way. But this person didn't think like that. It's just that I never met a person that never thought they was wrong. I never. Every time when I said, well, this is how I feel, you did this and that. No, I didn't. Oh no. All excuses. Always had an excuse. Always had a lie. Never could just be grown and be like, yeah, you know what? I did do that. Don't wait. Don't wait like for 5 hours later or the next day when you just saying some bullshit because you want the argument to be over, and just say, oh yeah, I know I was wrong. No, you don't think that you was wrong. You just want the situation to go away. I don't like people who sweep stuff under the rug. Like, let's get to it. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. That's all you gotta do. Communication is key. Like I said, you can't do nothing if you can't communicate. And then another thing, which I hate what this person used to do. Why would you're okay, like me, once I'm heated, I'm heated. So I'm not going to stop talking. That's just how I am. I'm going to get my point across. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, that's just me. I'm going to say what I want to say. Especially if you're not saying anything. If you're not saying anything, what else can I do? And then you tell me, oh no, that's wrong. Okay, well, I'm not a mind reader. Tell me. Open your mouth. Let's communicate. It's like pulling teeth. It's like talking to my shoe. Like, I get no response. I just think that it's sad, and that goes back to me saying about good parenting. You don't have good parents, and your parents didn't teach you anything, you're not going to know anything. You can go out and you can learn different things, and you can go, and learn how to be, the type of person you want to be on your own. But, 9 times out of 10, people are going to, be a product of their environment. And if your parents ain't shit, you ain't going to be shit. Period. And you got to understand that. I mean, people, we all different from our parents. We are not our parents. But some people, their parents, brainwash them so bad that, they're them. And it's just sad. But like I was saying, things this person used to do, like, every time, let's say, when it's an argument, and then, like, it's over with, like, when it's an argument, and you're not, I'm not getting my point across and over, I'm just like, okay, leave me alone. I'm going to leave you alone. But then, like, the person, they'll like text me or call me, and then I'll just ignore it, because when I'm mad, like, I usually I go be silent, and I just, gather myself. So, and then I do get disrespectful, of course. Yes, once I'm pushed to that breaking point, I do. That's something I have to work on. I get very disrespectful. But, yeah, they will like keep antagonizing me, pushing until they get a response out of me. And then when I blow up, this is what they'll do. Ignore phone calls, ignore texts, block me, do whatever. And I'm like, and then that makes me crazy. It does. I'm sorry. It just being ignored makes me crazy. And this person, they knew that. And then when I'm upset and I'm like calling, texting paragraphs, they like that. They act like they don't see, act like they don't look at it. And then when they finally answer, oh, what? Yeah, yeah, just like, antagonizing me. And I can't deal with that no more. Because I really feel like sometimes it's gonna kill. It's toxic. You can't be, that's what you call a toxic relationship. Like, when it's good, it's good. I don't need you to tell me you love me, or try to show me you love me and care about me when things are going good and great and everything's happy. Anybody could do that. If you're happy and you're in the moment, like that's like when if some people like they like a lot of people they get themselves in trouble because when they're like when they're having sex they say stuff that they don't mean. They agree to things that they don't mean. They say yes to things that they don't mean. They tell people that they love them when they really don't love them, and that gets them in trouble because at that time, you know, they're feeling good and you're enjoying the moment and it's fun. Don't do that. Don't be when it's good times, it's good times. But when things is bad, I need you when things are bad. When I'm down, when I'm not myself, when I'm angry, when I'm mad, I'm sad. That's when I need you. That's when I need to be shown that you love me. That's when I want to know that someone loves me. When things are not going good, when things are not great. But when things are going bad, and when things are going bad and you show no concern, you disregard my feelings, you're doing whatever other people tell you to do, you don't care, that's how I know, that's how you know if someone loves you or not. Don't tell me you love me, you miss me and all this stuff when everything is happy and we're smiling and we're laughing and joking, but then when things are going bad, like you're nowhere to be found. I usually, in that past relationship, when I was down, I had to pick myself back up. I was the first person to talk and try to fix and work things out. All the time. I was the first one to say, I'm the one that's wrong. Let's work this out. And I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. It's all about compromise. And in my next relationship, I do want things to be, you know, much like different. Just like so different. Because I'm willing to change. Everybody's willing to change for the right person. But if you're trying to just stay the same and it's not working for you, then, you know, I'm done with the toxic relationship thing. Like, I really am. And it's sad that we hold on to relationships and we hold on to people that we shouldn't hold on to just because, you know, it's familiar and you know them and you're comfortable with them, but you know, eventually things are gonna go back to the way they were because you never fixed the first problems that you had. And that's what I learned. Like, we never fixed the problem, not because of me. I like to talk. I like to get into conversation. I like to see what the problem is. I like to get to the root of the problem. I like to fix things. That's me. That's who I am. That's how I was raised. Like, you don't just sweep stuff under the rug and just be like, oh, okay, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else. No, because once you get mad, you're going to go back and be like, well, last time, who wants to do that? Let's fix what's going on right now. Let's fix what's going on right now. Then we don't have to worry about it later. When it's the next problem, we're going to be able just to work on that problem. And it can be fixed quicker because we ain't got to worry about past. We worried about right now. And that's how it was. I always bring up the past because the past wasn't fixed. You know, then eventually I just get so tired. I just, I go with the flow and I just forget about it too. And I'm such a quick forgiver. Like, my heart is so big. Like, I will forgive you. People that's done stuff to me, like, I just, I don't even, like, I don't dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's how you feel. That's your life. That's your opinion. That's how you feel. And as long as you're not putting your hands on me or not saying nothing disrespectful to me, if you're saying that to somebody else, if you don't like me and you say it to somebody else, then it never happened to me. Somebody come back and tell me it never happened to me because you didn't tell me. So I don't care about that. But that's just people. We are who we are. But in a relationship, I just think, things should be different. And I had those relationships where it was good communication, it was good times and stuff, but it just wasn't that right time. Sometimes people are put in your life for a reason, for lessons. So that's how I look at it. I'm not going to look at it as like, oh, I wasted my time, oh, I wasted my life, you ruined. No, it just was a lesson to, and I feel like I'm going to be better for the next person. I really do. I'm not going to be in a toxic relationship. First signs of, something that I don't like, if we can't fix it and we can't get to the root of the problem, I'm gone. Period. I can't be in no toxic relationship no more. I can't. If if you can't talk to me about something, that's dead. If you lie, I don't care if you just lie all the time about stuff that doesn't need to be lied about, or big things or little things, something with. If you're talking to people behind my back, entertaining other people, that's dead. Just go be with them. Don't sit and bother me and waste my time. If you want to go be with this person, go do it. It doesn't matter. I'll be over it. What else? You can't have other people controlling your life. Like, it's just, you have to be in control. You got to be in control of your own business. You got to be in control of everything that you do. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. I don't want someone who's always on call. Like, I don't want someone that's, people feel like, they know that you're going to say yes whenever they call on you. I don't want to be with somebody like that. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't stick up for themselves. If somebody's doing something disrespectful to you, you don't have to be disrespectful, but you say, I don't like that. Please don't do that. I don't treat you like that. I don't talk to you like that. Don't do that to me. That's all I'm saying. Don't just sit back and be like, oh, I don't care. No, you should care. Everybody should care how people treat them, because you teach people how to treat you. So if you letting people walk all over you and you want to be a doormat, then you go somewhere else with that weak stuff, because that's not, I still could go on and on, because it's so much that I know now that I will not put up with. I just know. But something, back to the good things is, you got to be consistent. You got to be available. Like, you have to be, like, available. Like, if I call you or something, if you're not busy, or you're just at home, or you're not doing anything, and I need you to be there. I need you to be there for me. Like, not even, like, just, like, come to work whenever I say come. Like, not like that. Like if I'm having a bad day or something, or if I'm not feeling well, if I feel some type of way, you got to be there to listen, to get through there. Maybe not at that moment, but eventually get to it. You got to smell good. I love it. Smell good. Good hygiene is, like, the best. Like, get in a shower every day, or even if maybe a day, you can miss maybe a day. But I don't think you should go more than a day without taking a shower. That's just nasty. And even if you go a day without taking a shower, every day you should change your drawers. Every day your drawers should be changed. You gotta be open-minded. You gotta be caring. You gotta be loving. You gotta be compassionate. You gotta just, know how to treat another human being. That's basically, be a good person. That's basically all I'm looking for. If I'm hurting and I tell you I'm hurting, I want you to react to that. If I'm not having a good day, you should try to make sure that, it's your job to make sure that, you try to fix it. Especially if it's your doing. If it's somebody else doing something to me, you can't fix that. It's out of your control. But if me and you are having an issue, I do expect you to try to fix it. Not after you do this and this and this for A, B, and C. I need you to fix it, like, at that moment. That's just me. That's how I am. I'm going to treat you how you treat me. If you give me love and care, I'm going to give you love and care right back. So, yeah. I've been rambling for a while, but that's just my opinion on toxic relationships. And I will never go back to a toxic relationship ever again, because I know my worth and I know who I am, and I love me. I love me more than I love anybody else, so I'm not going to let you do me like that. That's just how I feel. So, yeah, that's, pretty much it. That's just how I was feeling, and I wanted to come, sprinkle my little 2 cents on the situation and just put it out in the atmosphere. Speaking it into existence. I'm speaking it into existence. I will find that right person for me. I will get what I want. Family, marriage, love, care. I will get that, and I know I will. And yeah, like I said, I will never go back to a toxic relationship. So yeah, my heart's open and I'm ready. I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. And yeah, that's about it. So that's the end of this video. I really ain't got too much more to say. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I'll be back again with another one for you guys next time. Peace.